But this is a big day, not only for you, but it's a big day for me. I love seeing military folks come through here because that's a special thing for me. As a retired Navy captain, this is a big day. I couldn't be happier that you were willing to wait and we were going to stick it through no matter what. You were going to get the 200th house. That wasn't going to change. I wouldn't have let it change. And this is just such a big day for you. And I'm very proud. Not only that, I'm proud because of Top Build. If you look, most of us, those of you that have been at these many times, Top Build seems to come up every 2 or 3 houses. Because you know what? They build a lot of our houses. They pay for a lot, and it's amazing what they've done.
This is Alexis Williams. She was born in Daytona Beach and has lived here all her life. She attended Atlantic High School and she graduated in 2007. She then went on to Daytona State University, which we used to call Daytona State, and before that it was DVCC and all of that, right? And she received her Associate of Science degree. She is an Army reservist and she just returned from her deployment, as we talked about. She's been a reservist for 6 years.
One of the biggest encouragements that I had was my mom. My mom, especially being someone that came from a struggling background, she definitely encouraged me and pushed me to be a homeowner. More so as into budgeting, taking that sacrifice, and being able just to start something from somewhere. And home ownership is like one of those goals that she always wanted, because it's something that she didn't have when she was growing up.
When the point came when Alexis was ready to move out, step out, and said, you know, we need a home. We need a home, Mom, I want a home. And the first thing I said was Habitat for Humanity. And I said, not only will you be putting back and giving back to the community, but you'll be setting an example for other soldiers like herself.
I'll actually be at this moment, but now we're finally here. It seems surreal. It's almost you have to pinch me back to reality. You start understanding the home ownership, and that's what Habitat is about. It's about preparing you to be a homeowner and actually being able to upkeep the maintenance of a home. The fact that I was working in sweat equity and volunteering with other veterans, it put me at ease. I was definitely a happy moment speaking to them, and necessarily not so much about the home, but being a soldier for the United States of America. So it felt good. This is one of the most memorable moments for me. I actually still have the Top Build t-shirt that I'll never get rid of, because I feel like that's something that I don't want to forget. I was appreciative as well. And then actually at the end of the day, they was able to award myself and my dad for being veterans, and that meant a lot.
So thank you for including Top Build, a great milestone with the 200th house, and of course looks like 40 years of service. So with that, no further ado, I'm going to read through the letter that our leader from the Employee Resource Group on the military. On behalf of Top Build, our military employee resource group, and our business partners that directly and indirectly participated and supported this mission, we thank you for your service and the sacrifices you and your family have made to serve our great nation. We congratulate you on the successful completion of your mission. Today we celebrate your home ownership in the same year that we celebrate the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence.
Home ownership is definitely a big step that anybody could take, but I feel like it builds a foundation for myself and my kids that somewhere we can call home. This is awesome that you all as investors, sponsorships, you're still able to do this for over, I believe, 20 years to help Habitat. It means a lot, especially to families that don't have the means.
My name is Brittany Henry, and this is my daughter, London. Say hi, London. I'm just very thankful for Top Bill, you know, just being able to, I was going through my phone and just seeing pictures that popped up a year ago when we were actually in the building process, and just knowing like I was actually up on my roof and everything. So I'm just really thankful for Top Bill for helping through the whole process. My favorite thing, and I know it's crazy, but my favorite thing was putting the plywood on the roof. I know that's like so crazy, but I remember being up on the roof and just looking in the neighborhood like, wow. Now I haven't been up there since, but just looking like, I felt like you couldn't tell me any. I felt like I was on top of the world, just knowing like, wow, you're standing on your roof. It was amazing. It really was. It was amazing. I never thought that I could do something like that. Well, I would say, oh, that's a man's job, but women can do it too.
Very cool.
You just really appreciate knowing that something is yours and you actually put the work into it. Like I tell my coworkers, I actually helped build my house. Like it's crazy to say that, like, and knowing what's behind the walls. Like I put Bible verses throughout when we were doing the installation and all that. And it's like, it's just crazy knowing, like standing in my kitchen, like there's a Bible verse right here. Like, his home. I mean, like first out of the kids, like I have 2 brothers and I'm the youngest and the only girl. So it's kind of like, I did it first. Like, but it is truly amazing. Like I still tell, you know, my family about it. Like, hey, you know, every city is different, but look into, you know, the habitat over in your area. Like she said the other day, Mommy, this is your house. And I'm like, no, baby, this is our house. Like, you know, I think she still just sees it. Oh, Mommy, you, and I'm like, but it was, you know, it's ours. Like I did it for you. And now I'm a homeowner in this house that Top Build has helped build, and I will forever be grateful for Top Build forever. With the solar panels, like I'm extremely ecstatic. I mean, it's very affordable. Like definitely getting the credits, you know, helps out tremendously. Like, I would love to, you know, recommend that y'all do that for future homeowners because it's awesome, amazing.
Growing up, my great-grandmother owned a home, and it was like the family home. But once she passed away, they did decide that the house was condemned, and my aunt went through the Habitat program in North Carolina, and they demolished my grandmother's old home and built my aunt's home there. Like everybody was encouraging of getting your own home and you know, taking that step to kind of break some of those generational curses, I guess they say. So not just the family that own homes, but the ones that don't. I have a very, very big supporting family. Having my own home where my kids can play safely, where my son, who was born with spina bifida and hydrocephalus, I don't have to worry about the mold. I don't have to worry about, he has his own room now. He has all his supplies in there. I don't have a bunch of stuff just piled up everywhere. It was always so small for our family that is so big. Having this home has changed everything. My kids have a place to ride bikes that's safe. My kids have a place to be outside, period, and play and just be safe, and I don't have to worry. When you get a home, you have lots of dreams, lots of aspirations. You have lots of things that you want to do, right? So I really do have big dreams for this wonderfully big backyard that I have, that I love so much. But the cheapest one was this wonderful little clothes hanger that was made for me and put in so I could be a little more cost efficient. Thank you. Thank you is not even enough. Without you, me and my kids wouldn't have this beautiful home that we have. Partnering with you guys in Habitat was one of the best steps that I ever made. And I greatly appreciate you, and no amount of thanks would ever be enough.
You know, we're in the building business. We're the largest installer and supplier of insulation in the country. We own about 400 locations around the nation, and so we're headquartered here in Daytona Beach. And it's really important for us to give back to the community. To be able to do it through a mission like Habitat is really wonderful, and and matches our business goals as well as our beliefs. So congratulations and best of wishes to you.